T-Bo, let's get it, man.
T-Bo on the beat, boy.
YouTube family, what's going on? It's your boy T-Bo. I know I ain't been uploading, but I'm pretty much just rebuilding my brand, and things like that. But I know a lot of people been following the Kwame Brown situation, like when Kwame came out and he went at a lot of people and things like that. Now, Kwame, he done pretty much been on the YouTube scene like 2.5, 3 months now, something like that. And in the process of him being on YouTube, it's a lot of these people just coming out the woodwork, just like saying things. Now, I was on YouTube earlier. I was just scrolling because a lot of recommendations pop up in your feed or whatever. Once you get to scrolling on YouTube, if watch so many people channels and things like that. So a video was recommended, and who is this? I thought that the guy was kind of for Kwame. And everybody had their own opinion. I'm not trying to say everybody got around with everybody or whatever. But I just so happened to play the video. In the process of me playing the video, I'm listening to what this guy's saying. I'm like, I'm going to just play the video back. Y'all ain't going to sit on the screen or whatever, but y'all will be able to hear the audio and things like that. So I'm going to just play the video back and just let y'all hear what this guy here was saying. And we're going to just go from there. I'm going to just pretty much just break the video down. Fair use. Whatever y'all be saying, fair use. And I done kind of been watching the video, so the video kind of in the middle. So we ain't gonna pick up from the beginning of the video. We gonna pick up kind of from the mid, from the beginning, mid, or whatever, because he was saying a lot of things. But when he first started talking things like that, he was just really just kind of talking. So we gonna pick it up from right here, because that way he kind of just really, I guess call this up going in on Kwame. But this guy here, he's the hood trucker. Listen to what he talking about.
I'm gonna be nice. People are so unintellectual. They can't fathom how someone could agree with someone on most things and disagree with that same person on other things. You either for or you're against.
I agree with it.
You can't, because one of my detractors on my channel, there's plenty of them, had seen one of my older videos that I did that I was talking about Stephen A. Smith, and I think I probably was more congratulatory towards Kwame Brown. That was an older video. That was something that at the time that was my opinion. But over time, I saw, game recognized game, real recognized real. And Kwame Brown is not real at all.
Now, that's one of the first things. Now, when it come down to what he said, game recognized game and real recognized real, and Kwame ain't real at all. I don't know Kwame personally, but when it come down to the YouTube stuff, now, I'm just, like I said, I done already watched this video, so this is me breaking it down. I feel like the only reason this guy is coming off like this because he probably, a lot of y'all know that Kwame Brown, one thing about Kwame Brown is he'll put you on when it come down to the YouTube shit. And the reason I say that because it seems like if you speak on Kwame and I ain't gonna say if you kind of agree, if you ain't bashing him, if you speak on Kwame, you ain't bashing him, you just give your opinion and your opinion, kind of agree with his opinion. He'll he'll share your video. He'll sit back, with his, on his platform with his audience, and he'll watch the video and break the video down and dissect the video, shout out and things like that. Now this guy here, the only reason he probably coming out like this, like he said, he was for Kwame Brown when it came down to Stephen A. Smith, and then all of a sudden, game recognized game and real recognized real. Kwame ain't real at all. He probably got mad because he wasn't one of the ones that Kwame put on. Oh, I ain't gonna say put on, however y'all want to call it. He wasn't one of the ones where Kwame picked this video and like, oh, well, shout out to the hood trucker. Woo, woo, woo. You know, like how he did with self-talk, how he did with Currencino, even though Currencino was kind of like already on with the YouTube shit. But you know, things like that, because Kwame, you can damn near come on this motherfucker with 2-3 subscribers. Kwame is gonna like, if he fuck with you, he go fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by when I say that is, like I say, he'll sit back and watch your videos and let his audience, you know what I'm saying, introduce his audience to you or whatever. Things like that. And he probably didn't do this guy like that. So that's why I believe the guy, he's coming off like that now. Because I was looking, when I seen this video here, I went down his page and I seen like another video. Those were the only 2 videos about Kwame. Let's just keep playing this, John, though, just, you know, like so I can break it down some more. Let's just keep playing it. And by the way, this guy here, he looked like he every bit of 52, 53 years old. My dad raised me. He got a head full of gray hair. I mean, which ain't nothing wrong with that, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us wish, I ain't number 32, a lot of us wish we can live to, you know, like be an elder. But like, my thing is, G, you too old for this shit, old school. I'm from Memphis. We call motherfuckers like, you know, like we call our elders old school. Come on, old school, you bullshit. And you look just like Russell Wilson. On God, you look exactly like Russell Wilson, his big brother or something, his big cousin or something. I mean, you look exactly like him. Let's just keep playing the video.
He came with that video where he had them boxes in the back. They were brown boxes. I tried to zoom in and see what they said. I couldn't even see. But they didn't look like shoe boxes. It looked like something totally different. And he was, you know, the title of his video was "I Ran Off on the Plug."
That's the first thing when he said he tried to zoom in on the videos. That's like you coming across a picture and it's a guy on the picture with a wad of money. And you know, at the top, at the bottom, you see hundreds and 20s or whatever, or you see 100 and you see a 20 or whatever. And you trying to figure out if these dollars in the middle of the money. That's some real hater shit. We call that hater shit, G. I ain't even gonna lie to you, old school. I'm gonna call you old school. Old school, we call this shit hating. Why aren't you trying to dissect the video and dissect the picture, talking about like you looking at the boxes, you trying to zoom in and things like that? Is that serious? Like, so if you were to zoom in and you didn't see no shoes in the boxes, what you would go do about it? Come make a video about it? Let's just keep playing it.
That dude is like really infantile when it comes to intellectual activities. That dude he doesn't think he's not he's not an intellectual thinker, in other words. That dude is I mean, if you look at it from an objective perspective, that shit looks staged in the back of his car. I mean,
so the fact, I guess he said that it looked like it was staged because you didn't see actual shoe boxes. You seen like brown boxes. You didn't think that, you know, like they probably put the shoe boxes in the, you know, in the big boxes so the shit wouldn't be everywhere. So like shoes and shit wouldn't scoot all to the side of the truck and shit where he turned and everything fall and collapsed back there and they got to clean all this shit up. So you didn't think that he probably put these smaller boxes of shoes up into a bigger box to make more room in the truck and things like that. You didn't think like that or whatever. You didn't think like, hey, well, you know, like I got all it. They're just like if you like the boxes, if they some big size boxes, and these kids' shoes, depending on, you know, like what size he getting all that there, I'm pretty sure, you know, he would use those boxes to probably put like 3-4 pairs of boxes, 3-4 pairs of shoes up here in the boxes in this box. 3-4 pairs of shoes that's in the box inside this bigger box. Like you didn't think like that. It's just like you like this shit looks staged. This shit gotta be staged. Let's just keep listening, man.
that was crazy. And then you fast forward to today's video where he had the actual boxes on the ground. There wasn't no kids there. There was a whole bunch of boxes there. There wasn't no line of kids lined up to get them shoes.
Old school, you too old for this shit, G. You really too old for this shit. So you didn't think that maybe he... I don't know where the fuck Kwame Brown live at. and you know, and all that, I don't know nothing about Georgia, none of that, but you know, like it looked like that Kwame had to drive probably a couple hours out, hour out, who knows? But you didn't think that maybe, you know, like they just got there. I mean, you know, I don't think it's just a shoe drive. Like I heard them talking about cooking food and things like that, and you didn't think that maybe, hey, well, maybe he just got there. They still in the process of setting everything up. Maybe, you know, because like when I seen the video, I know the video he talking about, you know, they had all the shoes and stuff in the corner and things like that. Kwame Brown, he was taking pictures and stuff like with, you know, some of the fans. You don't think that maybe people just not getting there and they showing up, maybe Kwame Brown had just pulled up, you know, a few minutes before and things like that. You didn't think that, like, they still in the process of setting up. Maybe they got the shoes set up, but they got to go out there and go, you know, set the thing up, you know, set the truck up for the food, or however they go get it. Or maybe the people who's bringing the food haven't came in. Like, you didn't think like that. It's just like, ain't nobody there. I think when Kwame uploaded that, it was kind of early. So, like, I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. And I don't know what time Georgia moved off of, but, you know, like, it was kind of early. So you didn't think that maybe, hey, maybe he just got there. Maybe, you know, like, the people, you know, like, who's going to bring the food, they on the way. They haven't made it there yet. And, you know, they were talking about having a softball game, and maybe they go wear a jersey. I mean, maybe, like, everything wasn't set up. The only thing you see is the shoes, dude. That's some real hater shit. Like for you to just sit there and just break that down and dissect this shit, that's some real hater shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you, old school. That's some hater shit. And you look just like Russell Wilson, oh God. You look exactly like him. And you got a fade curl type shit. Like, you got a fade, like the same type of haircut I got, but I ain't gonna talk about your haircut, because my shit was cut like that once upon a time, but I got naturally good hair. Like, you got natural good hair too. You look just like Russell Wilson, oh God. Russell Wilson looking at that dude. Old school. Come on, man. You bitch shitting. Like, even when the video first came out, because he got the same type of microphone that Kwame Brown got, he was like, oh, yeah, I got the same type of mic. You know, I just got the boom with it, you know, like, old school. You really clout chasing, but you sound like a hater. You clout chasing. And I'm going to tell you the reason I say he's clout chasing. Now, if you've been following Kwame and, you know, like, you've been following his message or whatever, you know, like me, the thing about me, I don't just really take no sides. I mess with a lot of these YouTubers. I watch Tommy stuff. I watch Kwame stuff. I watch The Breakfast Club. I watch some of Hussein, whatever the fuck, you know. I watch some of his stuff. I don't really take no sides, but, you know, like, I fuck with all of them. You know, they're like, well, not, you know, like, I fuck with all of them. I don't fuck with everything they say and do and all that, but, you know, like, you know, when I go to work, I like to listen to YouTube. I don't listen to music. I listen to YouTube. I listen to these podcasts and things like that. So I be listening to, like, you know, like, different people, you know, like, and, you know, like, I got a different intake on everybody, but that don't mean that I dislike this person because I like this person, because I like Kwame videos. I don't dislike Tommy videos. Now, some of the shit Tommy be doing, I'm like, come on, Tommy, you bitching. You know, like, and really, I was introduced to Tommy, like, from the Kwame Brown situation. And when I started watching some of his shit, I'm like, damn, like, you know, he be speaking some shit, you know what I'm saying, like, I like too, you know what I'm saying? I don't like when him and Kwame, I really don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna sit up here and lie and try to come out positive. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be watching all this shit. When they be on each other's ass, this shit be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when they come down to this type of shit here, man, this straight up clout chasing, hating at its finest. Come on, old school. Come on, man. You know, I'm from Memphis, man. You know, we say man a lot. Come on, man. I don't know if I've been saying man, and, you know, like, I got a habit of saying, you know what I'm saying, a lot when I be doing the podcast shit. So I don't know if I've been saying man and, you know what I'm saying, a lot. But come on, man. You bullshitting, old school, and you look just like Russell Wilson on my mammy. You look exactly like him. Let's keep watching this shit, though.
Come on, he gonna get footage of kids getting shoes later. That's because you had none at the time. And there was this shoe.
Maybe he said he go get footage of the kids getting shoes later because it was early as hell. That's probably why, old school. You didn't think about that? It probably was early as hell. I can't remember what time it was yesterday, but I think it was early. It was kind of early. So you didn't think about like maybe like maybe kids ain't there, maybe a lot of people ain't there because like it's still kind of early now, things like that. Maybe people pull up, then get it, hey, take pictures and go on back on to the house. Maybe everybody don't want to like be in the softball games and just really be into the event. I mean, like it's still COVID and shit. So, like maybe a lot of people don't want to just be around all this shit. Like, hey, Kwame, we fuck with you, man. But the COVID shit going on. I appreciate you for the shoes. Ooh, still support, man. Whatever. Like, goddamn, you ain't. It's like you dissecting this shit on some hating, some hating shit. You looking at it one way. You can look at this shit, like two ways, but you decide to look at it one way. Come on, man. Old school, come on, man. You bullshitting old school. Russell, you bullshit. I'm going to call your ass Russell. You say you the hood trucker. Your ass like Russell Wilson on God. You look exactly like him, G. I ain't even trying to be funny. I ain't trying to check him or nothing. We call roasting checking in Memphis. I'm not trying to check him. He look like Russell Wilson on God. Look exactly like him. His name the hood trucker. Go look at him. He like Russell Wilson, like his cousin or some shit. Let's keep watching.
And you fucked up the dates. And I don't even know how soon you gave out the address, but it was at elementary school. I mean, it should have been some kids there, but it wasn't no parents. I mean, it was like people that was involved in the thing.
Old school, I'm supposed to be talking like that, old school. They're supposed to be involved in the thing, involved in the event. Now, like you said, it's just that, like, it just like it's the people that's involved into the thing. You didn't think that the people that's involved into the thing, old school, like, because they still in the process of setting up. That's why it's only the people that's involved in the thing, old school, involved in the event. You didn't think about that. You just thought about involved in the thing. Like, you just trying to just make him just look bad. Like, come on, man. Like, first of all, for you to even make this video, I don't give a fuck if he bought 10 pairs of shoes. I'm from Ridgecrest. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, Ridgecrest Apartments. I'm from the same apartment that yo got it from. I remember back in 2005, 2006, well, guy that came through Ridgecrest, and he got like 12 of us up. He know all of us personally. But, he just came through, he came through the hood. He got like 12 of us up, took her to the mall, went and bought us some Adidas, the shell toes. He got 12 of us. You think people were standing around, he only got 12 of them. I mean, what the fuck? Like, he could have did more than that. This some ungrateful ass shit. I don't even know if he said it yet. Like I said, I watched the video. This shit sounds so ungrateful. You say you'll give it to 6,000 kids, but what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter, G? Like, old school, come on now.
There. Total debacle. Now,
and for your name to be hood trucker, you do not sound like a hood dude.
Do I think that he had 6,000 shoes there? Absolutely not. B, let's say that...
Why you don't think he had 6,000 shoes there? Because, like, when he started going live, like, he had the shoes set up. You didn't even see the whole setup. You just seen this session of the gym. And you seen, goddamn it, pairs of shoes. Like, that's all you had with this session of the gym. He didn't even put the camera all the way down there. How the fuck goddamn it, they wasn't down bringing the shoes in? How you know that it haven't been kids already or people that came through already? Excuse me, y'all. People that came through already and came and picked some shoes up. How you know that they haven't did that? This shit sound like some real Hanes shit, bruh.
Each shoe, whatever brand they are, because, kids nowadays, they're not going to just wear anything. They wear the old beat-up Nikes and the new shit that you get out of Walmart.
Now, I kind of agree with this, and I don't. The reason I say I kind of agree with this now, like, when it come down to kids and they let's just say they 14 on up, they might do be on some shit like, be on some shit like, man, damn, I need them new J's, or I need them new Air Max, or I need them new whatever. But if they were coming to a shit, it's just like if somebody do an event right now, they say they giving away free shoes. Bro, I'm not finna expect to go there and see no fucking Jordans, no Jordan 12s and 30, the one they advertise on the internet. I'm not expecting to go there to see that shit. I know they probably finna have like some little simple shit, some little running Nikes or whatever. Hey, but then maybe, you know what I'm saying, he could have been on some shit like he gonna spend, you know, maybe they do got some Air Max up in there, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? What the fuck does it matter if you going to a shoe drive or you going to get a free pair of shoes? That means, you know what I'm saying, you most likely probably can't afford to go into the store and buy some or go into the store and get your child some. Or maybe you just on shit like, hey, let's go up and see what he got. Let's go up and see about this event. Maybe, you know, they just want to just come up there. You know, they might just take the shoes and, you know, who knows, go sell the motherfucker. Who knows? But you sound like a real hater, old school. You too old for this shit. G, you every bit of 53, 54 years old. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. My dad raised me. I know, motherfucker, I can tell you age. You got a head full of gray hair, you goatee gray, all type of shit.
To do that, and you know, so let's analyze this. If those shoes, 6,000 shoes, as he said he had, cost $2.50 a shoe if you get them from China. They're not gonna be there's no name brands on them or none of that.
Kwame had clearly made a statement saying that it's not just him doing this. He clearly he had been said that. He said it ain't just him. He said it's some people involved with him. Now I be hearing a lot of people, man, say that he going broke, man, and woo why he on YouTube and things like this and things like that and blah blah blah. Y'all think he broke because he came to YouTube, bro? Everybody named mama on YouTube now. Kevin Hart, even though Kevin Samuels came up on YouTube, Kevin Samuels, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, everybody's on fucking YouTube, bro. This podcast shit, bro, it's like, that's the new wave now, the podcast shit. Being on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, like showing your personality. I see a lot of people saying that. Now I'm gonna tell you something about Kwame. I notice a lot of shit, and I notice, you know, like when I notice shit, I notice things. Like, y'all be talking all this shit. See, Kwame don't want to come off like he don't know no braggadocious ass shit, like he coming off on some shit like, yeah, I got this and I'm shitting on you and woo. He don't want to come off like that. But I'm going to tell you something I know that Kwame do. Kwame, he show off without showing off. Now, if you follow Kwame, y'all remember what Kwame had went live on the third when he said his internet was messing up or something, right? Y'all remember that, right? Now, when he said his internet was messing up, when he would sit on the stairs and he would lighten a little, I don't know what the fuck you call it, but he would lighten a little thing, talking about he got to get the bad spirits out of here and all this stuff there. He would sit on the stairs. Do y'all notice, like, how y'all got up, like, when he got up and he walked off and he was walking into the little room where he usually film his show at, do y'all notice when he got up and walked off, how he gave y'all a glimpse of his house in the background? Didn't nobody notice that. I was the only one who noticed this shit. Because I was looking at the actual live when he was doing it. When he got up and he walked off. Damn, my mouth keep hearing this thing. But when he got up and he walked off, he gave y'all a little glimpse of the background of his house. That motherfucker like a little mini mall. Did you see how high the motherfucking ceiling was? I got high ceilings in this motherfucker. Like right now, I'm upstairs. I got a decent sized house. You know, I ain't gonna lie, like I got no mansion, but I got a decent sized house upstairs, downstairs, 4-bedroom. You know, hey, you know, yeah, you know. But this motherfucker here, like, you can tell he was in a mansion. And then once upon a time, you know, like, he was going live in his bed, and he's getting his view for a reason. He's showing y'all, like, yeah, y'all be talking this shit to me, I'm broken. Woo, 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 yeah, motherfucker, look. If you a real nigga, you can see what he doing. He's like showing off without showing off. He's showing y'all, nigga, ain't no broke shit going on over. You see the big ass house I'm in? That's what he doing. Like when he was sitting on the stairs that day and he got up and he ended up walking to the room, he was like, I gotta get these bad spirits out of here. And he had the phone and you see this big ass background, like, damn, that nigga got a big ass house. That's the first thing came to my head. I wasn't even doing shit like he was doing, trying to dissect the video. It's just like you couldn't help but see it. Like, that nigga got a big ass, but when they come down to Carcino, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but Carcino, when they come down to him, he do the same thing. These folks let y'all see, motherfucker, this how I'm living. Y'all on here talking this shit, this how I'm living, though, nigga. Ain't no broke shit going on. That's their way of doing it. They ain't gotta come to the internet with no ear full of money and all this shit there. That's their way of doing it. That's their way of showing off. Nigga, you see the big ass house I'm in? Nigga, I'm straight over here. We good. I don't know why y'all think Kwame Brown broke, bro. Like, I don't think he broke. Like, when I first seen him on YouTube, I didn't think he was coming over. Now, maybe, you know what I'm saying, it did get to him when it come down to, like the YouTube fame. Maybe the YouTube fame did kind of hype him up where he like, yeah, these folks fucking with me. But that don't mean he doing it on those shit because he broke it, he need the money and all that shit there. Just the support system is probably what had him like, you know, like, yeah, motherfucker, like, if y'all got me fucked up, man, these folks fucking with me. Just the support system. That don't mean that I didn't feel like he was going broke because he did that. When he first went viral, and this shit was on ESPN where he was talking about Stevie Jackson and Matt Barnes them, and you can see the background and all that. It looked like he got a decent sized house just in that corner. When the motherfucker talk in the house, and you hear that echo, man, that nigga got a big ass house. That motherfucker so big he can't put furniture everywhere. That's why you hear that goddamn echo in the background. That right there alone let you know, like, yeah, this nigga, he probably do have a big house. The only reason you don't hear no echoes and shit up in this motherfucker, you know, I got studio pad and shit on the wall and all this shit there. And I don't want this shit, you know, like whatever. You know how I go, like when you got a podcast set up, a music studio set up, or whatever. But let's just keep playing it, man. I ain't mean to just go off topic.
Let's say you get $2, and that's why. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that you ordered them for China, and it took 2.5 months or 3 months, however long it took, to get the shoes in, and let's say they costed $2.50 a shoe. First of all, Brunswick, Georgia, who you gonna get them $2.50 shoes to? Anybody?
Old school, you too old for this shit, man. Who you gonna get his shoes to? Like, you don't know who going through what. You don't know, like, just because he's in Brunswick, Georgia, that doesn't mean that people probably not coming from Atlanta, probably not coming from Decatur, Georgia, or whatever, like, going down there, or, like, could be coming from fucking Memphis going down there. They don't, like, they're just a place to meet up. That's like me going down the street right now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm telling my partner, hey, man, look, meet me at the Applebee's up the street. Woo, 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 we finna meet up there. That don't mean we finna go in there and eat or, you know what I'm saying, like we just meet at the fucking Applebee's, probably like where a lot of folks familiar with. You really could have broke down a lot of shit. You just was just doing, like, you mad about something. I feel like you mad because, like I said, you were taking that man inside at first, and how he had his pics of start fucking with certain little, you know, up-and-coming YouTubers, he didn't reach out to you. So you just started just doing shit, I'm finna diss him. And another reason he probably doing this shit, because, like, if you been following Kwame, you see that Kwame, bro, like, he'll give anybody some attention. That's Kwame, you know, like, I noticed that about him. Like, you can come on this motherfucker with 1 subscriber. If you come on this motherfucker and make a diss video about it or some shit like this, he's going to reply back to you. He going to put your video up on his platform, and he's going to let, you know, his people dissect the video, and he going to be giving his input on it or whatever. Y'all ain't got no problem with getting y'all ass talked about, and his folks don't. This damn video right here, bro, got like, what is it? This video got 27 likes and 254 dislikes. 254 dislikes. 27 likes and 254 dislikes. Bruh, you don't give a fuck how many dislikes it got long as it get viewed, long as he see it. You feel like he's gonna put your video up on his platform and watch your video and break your video down just like what he said something about the dude press one. Like, I see what you doing, old school, and that's cool. That's clout chasing. I mean, that's cool, but like a nigga see what you doing. That's the only reason I'm making this video. It's like when I see what people doing and I see what people doing shit, I'm gonna say something about it. Like, so it's like that's the only reason I'm really making this video. I'm breaking this shit down. Like, bro, you clout chasing, G. And you old as hell. I ain't gonna say you old as hell. I take that back. You know what I'm saying? But you older. You should know better than that. Like, what you getting out of doing this? Come on, old school. You bullshitting. And you look just like Russell Wilson, boo. Oh God, look just like that man there. On my soul, bro.
They're not finna wear them shoes. They're not finna wear them $2.50 shoes. No, number one, because the reason why I said $2.50 is because I can probably fathom him spending 15 bands on shoes. Because he said he had 6,000 and $2.50. That's 15 bands. That's more realistic than the $5 shoe, which would cost 30 bands, the $10 shoe, which would cost 60 bands. I doubt.
For the record, when Kwame uploaded, the stuff where he was in the gym, I seen Nike boxes, I seen Fila boxes. I mean, I don't know exactly what all type of shoes he had, but I seen different boxes. And like I said, that wasn't me trying to, dissect the video. You got no choice but to see it. He taking the pictures and shit with kids and, with the supporters, right in front of the shoes and stuff. So, I seen some Fila boxes. I seen some Nike boxes. What type of Nikes and Fila they are, I don't know. But what the fuck does it matter, if you're not paying for the shit? If you just a kid in need or you a parent and you got kids that's in need, what's the issue? That's some ungrateful ass shit. It ain't no sense of y'all. I'm pretty sure if a motherfucker didn't have to come up there and get no shoes, they won't come up there and get them. They reason to come up there and get them because they probably need the shit. So they go come up there or whatever, and pick the shoes out or whatever. But then, why sit up here and be ungrateful? Motherfucker, I'm not telling you to come up here and get them. I didn't put your name in the goddamn drawing board and and pull your name. Oh, such. No. I'm doing this. I put it on my YouTube. You follow me on YouTube. If you need some, pull up. You can come look if you don't like it, whatever. But then if you need some help and you in need, why would this like a motherfucker asking you for $20 and when you get in the $20, they say damn. Nah, this like a motherfucker ask you for $30. I mean. And you get in a $30, you get them $20, like, man, look, I ain't got number 20, man, woo, woo. And they be like, damn, I really need the 30. Motherfucker, well, I tell you what, you get my goddamn $20 back. Because, bitch, I ain't got time to sit up there and go back and forth with you. You can't sit up there and be ungrateful. You ask me for, I really ain't got shit to give you, but I'm going to give you this 20. And like a motherfucker complaining about that. Don't take your ass up there, if you feel like that. Like, come on, man, motherfucker, you bullshitting old school.
I doubt very, 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 very seriously that A, he had 6,000 shoes, but B, if he had 6,000 shoes, that he would spend $10. And guess what you get for $10? No name brand that ain't nobody gonna wear. That might have been why there's no kids there. Listen, think about it. These kids.
Once again, I'm finna wrap this shit up anyway. Because I can't just keep continue listening to old school. Like I said, I feel them in a way, and I don't feel them. That I remember when I was growing up, and they used to do stuff like that. And when we would go up there, it's like, man, damn, I ain't got no name brand. You got a choice to nah, I'm cool. If you don't see shit you like. But if you a person in need, he not trying to help no motherfucker who they can go and get shit if they really want to. He helping people that's in need, dumbass. And I don't mean to call you no dumbass, but old school, dumbass. Come on, man, y'all, this some real, you too old for this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You too old for this shit, old school. For you to sit up there and really try to call yourself breaking this shit down, you really ain't making no type of sense. You could have really got more into detail of what you were talking about and how you were going about saying what you were saying. But you just choosing to kind of go against this man. And like I said, I think his reason of doing this because, like he said, he was for Kwame, when he was going against Stephen A. Smith, but then it's real recognize real and game recognize all this shit there. You really doing that because Kwame probably didn't, when he was putting the up-and-coming YouTubers on, he probably did, ain't a problem too. He didn't say anything about you. I bet you any kind of money, that's what this is. For you to be on them man heels like that.
They would rather wear their old beat-up Nikes than some brand new.
No, they won't. I said I'm from the hood. I grew up around, some of my partners didn't have shit. I'm talking about we all grew up, how you grew up, and then their friends, you could tell they didn't have nothing, shoes beat up, and like he said, bro, if you can get, if I can get, if I was 9, 10 years old, 9 to 10, I remember them days, where I was getting certain shoes I liked, and I like them shoes, I like them, you had a choice to pick out what you want to get or whatever. And what I'm saying is, like, you was in your right mind to say, I like that type of shoe. I like that type of shoe. Back when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, Reeboks were popping. You know, we used to call them soldiers. There's like, if I had on an old ass pair of beat up, dirty white Reeboks, and I was 9 to 10 years old, and he would have come through, you know, my hood, and you know, they had this truck and they had different shoes, and I see a hard ass pair of Nikes I like. I don't give a fuck what Nike. These some Air Max now, do some Air Jumpers. They still Nike though. Motherfucker, I'm finna get. I like how the shoe look. I like how the shoe look and all that there. And you know, I got these beat up ass Reeboks, so I'm finna get this shoe. These some new shoes for me if I have shit. This shit new. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, don't have to wear name brand, even if it wasn't name brand. It don't matter. What the fuck does that matter? Like, if he's still doing something for the community, what? Like, some people out here, bro, they don't even have shoes, dude. It's some people out here who don't even have shoes, man. I done grew up around people like that. I done grew up, you know what I'm saying, like, I done gave, like, my partners, you know what I'm saying, like, a couple of my partners, you know what I'm saying, like, shoes and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, hand-me-down shoes. Like, what's the issue? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy for you to be that old coming like that, G.
Insert brand here. What if it said brand on the side? The kids gonna wear that? The kids not gonna wear that. Okay, and then you ain't finna get no Nikes.
When he say the kids ain't gonna wear that, he really speaking on kids. Like, you know them kids 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? They bumping rap music and talking about Dracos, and they got that little nappy head, looking their head with the little sponge shit. He talking about them type of kids. No, they not gonna wear that type of shit. No, you right. But you know them kids, like what about the women who got these kids and they ain't got no help from they kids' father? And, you know, like, they just out here struggling and they need it. What about them? Come on, man. I'm gonna really wrap this shit up because
if he bought 6,000 of them, I'm sure, you know, there might be somewhere you can get $10 Nikes. I doubt it. Especially new ones. And again, kids are going to be like, I'm not wearing this shit. I try to get my nephew some of my old shit. He's like, man,
give your nephew some of your old shoes. Ain't nobody go wear no damn old ass shoes. Don't give me no motherfucking hand-me-down nigga. But if you finna give me a pair of new ones, I might just wear them motherfuckers. But I'm finna wrap this shit up, man. I just had to and I was just watching this shit. I'm like, bro, this sound like some real hating clout chaser shit. But like I said, dude, he's an older guy. He look just like Russell Wilson. Make sure y'all hit that bell, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I don't give a damn if y'all do or don't. But I just had to just point that out. Old school, you bitching. You bitching. T-Bo, let's get it, man.